Take a look. This is exactly the kind of community the city of Baltimore alleges Wells Fargo targeted and in part destroyed.
This house ain't nothing but a rat hotel. You know, that's all it is, ain't nothing but a rat hotel.
Stephen Faison, like many who live here, works 2 jobs to pay the bills. Many in his neighborhood were hungry to own a home, and did, until the city claims high-risk Wells Fargo mortgages forced many of them into foreclosure. For Faison, their broken dreams are now his nightmare.
Don't nobody even live here, so I don't know where this stuff could have came from.
Baltimore says Wells Fargo ought to pay for this blight because it violated the Federal Fair Housing Act by targeting minorities for discriminatory subprime loans. It's now filed a lawsuit.
We do hope to get a monetary amount from this lawsuit so that we can take those communities that have been devastated as a result of these foreclosures to stabilize those neighborhoods.
It's a tough case to prove, though, but recently Baltimore got some help from 2 former Wells Fargo loan officers. One of them, Beth Jacobson, agreed to talk with us.
Is there any doubt in your mind that Wells Fargo was preying on the black community?
No. It was how to make more money. And if they felt they could make more money targeting the black community and put all their efforts to advertising within the black community, I don't have any doubt that Wells Fargo would do that.
Jacobson, who says she once made upwards of $700,000 a year in commissions and salary, says most of her subprime high-risk customers were black by design.
And Wells Fargo set up a whole platform called Emerging Markets that was geared to the African American. All their literature had pictures of African Americans on that.
And according to one of Jacobson's colleagues, who may also testify on Baltimore's behalf, Wells Fargo even had software designed to print out flyers to persons speaking the language of African American. Another part of the strategy, Jacobson claims, was to target black churches. Loan officers were urged to convince pastors to allow them to offer charity donations to congregants who bought subprime loans.
By going to the churches, it was like they were then legitimate because the pastor, the minister, would invite Wells Fargo in, and it was sort of like he gave his blessing.
None of these actions was necessarily wrong, except critics charge that many of those who were induced to sign subprime mortgages didn't qualify or were misled or lied to about the terms.
40 to 50% of those people that were put into a subprime loan could have gone into an FHA loan and qualified.
The allegations come as no surprise to those who live with the aftermath. Stephen Faison, who sees the blight of foreclosed homes every day, just wants someone, anyone, to pay.
Wells Fargo says the city of Baltimore's lawsuit absolutely lacks merit. It goes on to say, we have worked extremely hard to make home ownership possible for more African American borrowers, and we have done so fairly and responsibly. We absolutely do not tolerate team members treating our customers disrespectfully or who violate our lending policies. Wells Fargo's lending practices did not cause foreclosures impacting Baltimore's housing market. Carol Costello, CNN, Washington.